What's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. So as you can hear, I am still quite a bit under the weather. I feel like I've said that phrase so many times. I'm not top notch right now. Getting a little bit more congested. It's great. It's really great. Today I thought I would give you a tutorial on some soft Valentine's Day glam. So it's for those of you who either aren't as comfortable applying dramatic makeup or just don't like to wear super dramatic makeup. You're more the neutral, natural kind of girl, but you still want to look a little bit done up on Valentine's Day. This is definitely the tutorial for you. This is a tutorial with the Smashbox Cover Shot Ablaze eyeshadow palette. Look at how cool it is. Kind of like an explosion. It's like a really nice warm tone palette, very small, simple, great for traveling, great for throwing it in your purse if you're on the go. Has a nice mirror on it. I used most of the shades in this palette. I think the only shades I didn't use were these two guys right here, the two in the middle. Other than that, I used every other shade. So very cohesive palette, very easy to create an entire look with it, obviously. So yeah, super simple. We're just gonna do a tutorial on this look. So let's just get right into it. Coffee always makes you feel better. Okay, so like always, starting off, I'm going to prep my eyes with my Kevyn Aucoin, the Supernatural Concealer. Just gonna blend that in with my sponge, which I need to wash again. Please don't mind my super like puffy face right now. Okay, so first off, I'm just gonna take the shade Moccasin right here on my Morphe M513 brush. I'm just gonna pop that into the crease. Alright, and then I'm going to go into the shade Throwback right here, kind of orangey shade, and I'm just going to use the same brush, and I'm just taking a small amount of that. I'm just going to start to lightly dust that into the crease as well. Notice how I'm using a very, very light touch, because the lighter and softer your touch is, the softer your blend will be, so always remember that. I hope I make it through this tutorial without dying. Oh. You know what? I usually do one eye off camera, so I'm gonna go do that. I'll be right back. Alright, so now I'm gonna take my Delium Tools 776 brush and I'm gonna go into the shade Nirvana here. And I'm just kind of taking that a little bit on the side of my brush and I'm just gonna start to dust that into the crease. Keeping it tighter to the outer portion of the eye and not blending it as far in as we blended in that Throwback shade. And I'm really just utilizing the side of the brush so that I have more precision. And I don't want this to be like super pink because my last look was super pink, but I still wanted it to have those really warm rosy tones still. So that's why I'm being kind of light-handed with this shade. And I'm going to go back to my Morphe M513 and just blend right over that. Now I'm going to take my Delium Tools 780 brush and I'm just going to dip into the shade Dark Horse here. And I'm just taking just the tiniest amount there, and I'm just going to place that on the very outer portion of my eye. I don't want you to really notice this shade, I just want it to add that depth. I'm bringing it up just to connect it to the rest of the look, but mainly keeping it on the lash line here. And then going back to my Delium Tools 776, I'm just going to blend over that a little bit. Now I'm just taking my Coastal Scents BRC number 2 brush. This one is like super old. I got it in my glam bag like forever ago. And I'm just going to take the shade Siesta right here. And I'm going to pop that on my lid. Now this shade turned out to be a little bit just ever so slightly darker than I wanted it to be. I thought it was just going to be like a really light kind of rosy champagne shade. Turned out to be a little bit darker than I wanted it to. So I'm also going to take a little bit of the shade Relaxed, I think. No, this one is Relaxed. Okay, so Moccasin wasn't the first shade that I took, it was Relaxed. Relaxed was our transition shade. Moccasin is the shade that I'm taking now. So I'm just going to take a little bit of Moccasin on that same brush and lightly blend that over that pink shade. I feel like this neutralizes it a little bit so that the whole eye doesn't look too rosy. and it adds a nice little bit of dimension because we have that rosy tone underneath and then that gold tone on top, and I feel like it just gives it a nice reflect. And then I'm just gonna take with my finger, I have this little diamond powder from Makeup Forever. This is what the lid looks like. And I'm just gonna take that on my ring finger, just like this, kind of shake off any excess. And I'm just gonna kind of pat this all over the whole eye because I just want it to give like a very light wash of glitter. Because I don't want it to actually look glittery, I just want it to look like a diamond dust, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm also gonna take a little bit of that on my pinky finger and pop that on the inner corners. That way we have an inner corner highlight, but it's not like a full-on inner corner highlight. Like it'll just kind of catch the light sometimes. I just want it to look like somebody sprinkled fairy dust on my eyes. So now I'm taking my Delium Tools 776 brush. I'm going to go into the shade Throwback again. I'm taking that on the side of my brush, again for more precision. I'm just going to run that underneath my lower lash line. And then I'm going to use the same brush to go into the shade Nirvana again on the side of my brush and just run that on the outer portion of the lower lash line, bringing it about halfway in. And then I'm going to take my Delium Tools 780 brush and just taking a tiny bit of that dark horse shade again, ever so lightly, bringing that on the very outer corner of the eye, just to bring that dimension. Alright, now I'm going to take my Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir mascara. I'm just going to pop that on my lower and top lashes, obviously. So where else would I put it? Alright, so for this look, I'm going to take my Velour Fluff and Cool lashes. You could totally just not do lashes with this look. The whole point of me doing this look is for it to be really soft, a little bit more on the neutral, natural side, because I did like a really dramatic Valentine's Day look, so I wanted to do something that was really soft. So with these lashes, you could totally go without doing lashes at all, or you could do a more natural pair of lashes. These are my favorite lashes right now. That's why I'm wearing them, but you know, it's always personal preference, obviously. Just kidding, you have to do exactly what I do all the time. If you're not doing exactly what I'm doing, you're wrong. I'm just going to take a little bit of my Ciate London Fierce Flick eyeliner, and I'm just going to try to run it along that lash band to kind of hide any glue. And I've already applied my lip and everything else, so this is the finished look. So, whenever you feel so bad, you don't really feel like being, like you just don't feel very pretty. But I do like the way that this look came out. Alright everyone, so this is the finished look. I am super happy with it. I just wanted it to be very simple, very neutral for those of you who either don't like wearing a lot of makeup or aren't super comfortable with applying that much makeup or whatever it is, because I did do a super dramatic Valentine's Day look, which if you want to see it, I will link it right here. And then I'll also try to have it linked down in the description box. Sorry, I am still under the weather, just not feeling like myself, and I'm so ready for this sickness to be over. You can tell it's kind of gotten worse. Definitely feeling more congested, but I don't know, it's just been like so up and down. It's the weirdest cold I've ever had. But anyways, yeah, I hope that you like this look. Just super neutral, just how I wanted it to be, super soft, nothing too crazy. It's like you want to look done up, but you don't want to look dramatic, you know what I'm saying? So that is everything for this tutorial. I hope that you liked it, and I hope that you learned something new. If you did, please hit that subscribe button so that you can learn more things and more tricks and tips and stuff like that, or even if you're just getting inspiration for looks, that's what I'm here for. If there's anything specific you would like to see or request, please leave a comment down in the comment section, obviously, and then I will get back to you. I love taking requests and doing them. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in Friday's video. Bye.